What's good, YouTube? Shy here, coming at you fast with some more gaming content. So, I'm going to step out of my comfort zone a little bit here today and try a War of the Spark draft. Two notes before we begin. A, drafting by far one of the most difficult formats for me. I've seen a ton of draft videos, but it's just always I just find the 7 wins to be very difficult. I've definitely got it multiple times, but not recently. Not with I've never got it with Ikoria, and I've never drafted this set before. Is the second thing. So I skipped a couple sets. The last set I played before this one was Ravnica, and I played the core set right after War of the Spark, but I never played it directly, and I kind of felt really bad about that for a long time because afterwards, after it had been out and I played some future sets, I looked at it and I was like, I'm calling Planeswalkers a Planeswalker in every pack. That's extremely cool. So I played a couple drafts yesterday, just the quick drafts with the AI, which are half the price of the human draft. And I went 4 wins and 5 wins, so not terrible, like a positive win record. Can't really complain too much. But yeah, we're gonna draft today. It's not gonna be too amazing, but I'm gonna try to explain the reasoning behind my picks as best as I can, and yeah, maybe this will be the 7 winner. So let's get into it. Okay. So the rare 1/1 counter for each loyalty counter on Planeswalkers you control, and it's already a 5. Interesting, for Hydra, it's already a 5 mana 4/4. Okay, this is probably the pick. Let's see what else there is. Whenever you put one. Oh my goodness, yeah, I love Proliferate. Was so good in both the games I played yesterday. This just seems unfair. Davriel. Okay. It's 2/2/2s for 4 mana. I gotta remember that. Assuming you don't already have an amass token. This guy's sweet. That'd be a good wheel. That would also be a fair wheel. Yeah, no, proliferate. I can't even say it. Proliferate. You put stuff on your planeswalkers, put stuff on your creatures that already have counters. Really good for oh yeah. Hydra. Okay. The Wanderer is really good. Wow. That's very good. I don't know if that's what we want. Okay, that's awesome. Wow. Tons of good white cards in this pack. I was hoping I wouldn't have to splash the Hydra, but the Wanderer and Elite Guard Mage. I'm going to take the non-gold card. Okay, the tokens, fate card, right? One counter. We gotta look for proliferate stuff here too. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good too. I think we're taking this over this, but we will try to pick up one of these at one point. It's surprisingly good. Yeah, Ambush is probably the best card in this pack. But let's just make a vague attempt to stay on color. Let's take the Death Touch. Narset. I played with her in my first draft just because I played with her in Standard so much. She's not as good in draft, and I played a spells deck too. I still whiff with her twice, so I'm probably not going to take Narset. Even the shutting off the card draw in Limited, just not as important. Unless there's absolutely nothing else here, I suppose. Put 2 1/1 counters on target creature. That creature. Stealth Mission might be a game. No, it's got to be Seratok, right? Yeah. Stinger's not very big. But my Hydra is. So a little synergy here already because the Hydra having trample. That's cool. Not really in the sacrifice deck. Sure. Planeswalker. Non-creature spell. Totally lost. Okay, totally lost. It might be... I'm going to drink a coffee here before I make this pick, I think, but it looks like a New Horizons. Okay. Yeah, so on color picks here, the Wanderer doesn't look like we're getting there right now, so we're going to hold off on white. Not that these are amazing. Strix is good in the spells deck. So totally lost for New Horizons. New Horizons is definitely the safe pick here. I feel like Totally Lost is awesome, especially this artwork. But yeah, it's got to be the fixing. So Grazer, hold on. Okay, so we're not playing that. I hate drafting non-fixing lands. We will if they work really good, but this just doesn't have enough synergy. Like when you're grinding with your opponent, just trying to play as many lands as you can, the last thing you want to do is be sacrificing and paying one extra to, you know, you're going off curve basically. So early game, this isn't great. That's a good trick. That's actually a really good trick if we get a Proliferate, which I don't think we have yet, but we will. I'll definitely prioritize that. In fact, saying that, like the on-color picks here, either Grazer or Courage in Crisis. Grazer's fine. It's just barely fine. Like, we don't want to play it if we don't have to. We will take our first Courage and hope to not get a ton more. Taylor Shimon, Hexproof, create a wall token. See, that seems fine. This also seems fine. So you got a choice here. Do we want to go a little further in on the white and get sort of this guy? Or do we want... Yeah, that's not quite what I want. Do we just want to proliferate? This works with proliferate too. Are we splashing blue? Let's, you know what? I'm gonna take the plan, I think. It's a second proliferate, this is a common though. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Teo. We have a better chance of seeing the card draw spell than the Teo here, I think, if we keep going. That's some heavy ramp. Jeez. I don't quite know if that's what we want here, but there might be nothing else. We could take our first Grazer. We can take a Bulwark Giant. This keeps us alive. Yeah. The blue spells are bad. Virgin Zone's bad. Turgo, yeah, these are... So it's either Vessel or Giant. I don't know if we're playing either of these. We'll take Giant, though. It just blocks tons of stuff. It keeps you alive. Oh. So let's take a look first. Okay. So... I think this is a trap. Oh, it's such cute art, though. Just a generic blocker, replaceable. Never another creature. So that's interesting. That's like the mob card. Creature or planeswalker, eh? That's pretty good. Putting 1/1 counters on them. How are our 3-drops looking? We don't have any 2-drops yet, eh? This is really good, though. You know what, though? Let's see what happens. I never played with that one. It does put counters on it, so like it does get proliferated later on. This is just a worm and hope not to play it. Do we play a worm over Giant? We'll see. Yeah, Courage and Crisis or Guild. We'll take the second Courage and Crisis and just hope that we get better picks in the future. Okay. These are all medium. I will take the Prismite's a 2-drop, so that might be worth taking, but I'll take the Bully. Okay. Ward Scale Crocodile. If you can get counters on it, it's good. There's Grazer if we want to play it. Okay. Okay, this is an on-color rare. That's good. Close befriended wolves enters the battlefield. Create Voja, friend to elves, a legendary 3/3. What? Whenever a wolf enters the battlefield, you gain 3 life. Okay, so that's the pick. Let's see what else you got, though. Just because we haven't played a lot of the set, you never know. Okay, that's pretty sweet. I think I tried to make a Wizards Historic Brawl deck with this in it, and it didn't go too well. I'm sure it's great in draft, though. Like, wow. Create a 2/2, then draw, then discard. Wow. That's also very good. That would be an excellent wheel. This attacks, too, so you can put counters on it, and it can attack. That's incredible. I thought it was a wall. Sweet. Would we splash this? We might. Ooh, or a 2-drop. Let's wheel the 2-drop, actually, because we're getting pretty thick here. Okay. Nice. Top 3 cards. That seems good. That seems really good. Wow. Wow. 4 mana is a lot, but you're getting it for 3 guaranteed if they don't have removal. This is pretty meh unless you're playing a Loris standard deck, which we are not. Meh. Spells deck. Okay. This is good. Is it Snare Spinner? No, it's not. It's Divine Arrow, of course. Ooh. I'm going to take the Divine Arrow over this one. This doesn't require me to have creatures out. This is quite good, though. But yeah, this doesn't require me to have creatures out, and it's 2 mana. So if we're going second and they attack with a 2-drop, we can kill it and then kind of hopefully stabilize a little bit. We need to look for fixing. I haven't seen it. I don't even know what there is for fixing here in this set. But I really want to play this Hydra. No. That's fine. This is a sorcery? Yeah. For 2 mana, this is a sorcery. Who knows? That could be it, but I don't want it. Oh, he's a 2-drop? Okay. 1. Let's put Giant here for now. We might play it instead of the Hydra if our mana's not good, but we really don't want to. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Right now we've got 4. Yeah. We can probably get another 1 or 2. Big guys. Okay. Wolf. Snare Spinner. That card is very good. There's our splashing right there. Ireland's Wolf is a combo with Tollsmere. But it's not a great combo. Like, if it fights anything, it's probably going to sack itself. Wait. Yeah, we gain 3 life and it fights, so probably not the pick. Neoform, more of a constructed card. Snare Spinner's a 2-drop, which is good, but we just need that ramp and fixing. There's fixing, but now we have to splash for it. Never splash for your fixing. I think that's a rule. So here we can take a 3rd Courage and Crisis, a 1st Pouncing Lynx, or a 1st Totally Lost. I don't want to take the Lost because I'm not that interested in splashing more than 1 blue card. I will take... We have 2 Courage and Crisis already. I'm going to take the Lynx. Yeah, I'll take the 2-drop. This seems like it can get pretty good if you play it early and then get counters onto it. Wow, wait, this is just exactly what we're looking for, right? Exile target creature, then proliferate. Yeah, Stinger's good, but let's get the removal. Okay, Charm Stray, Emergence Zone, Unlikely Aid. Another Courage and Crisis, man. I'm happy we didn't pick this over something else. Oh, that's mean. Okay, Populist. That seems pretty good. This guy's alright. He could be good, but I mean, this just seems like the card. I'd like to just get more cheap cards if we can. 2 green. 2-color deck, this is not very playable. Combat trick, okay. I don't know how many combat tricks we want to run here. Oh, we got 2. So this one helps block flyers, but this one puts a counter and gains life. Gaining 2 life is basically blocking a flyer, right? This is basically blocking. So we can take Teo's Light Shield, which would be very good in our deck. You can put the counter on itself too, eh? War Screecher. This is a mana sink and a 2-drop. What are our 2-drops looking like so far? Pretty medium, eh? Light Shield's cool, but I kind of just want the 2-drop here. Hopefully I'm missing out on that 1/1 counter doesn't bug me. And of course, as soon as I say that, I get a very similar one. Still don't think we want Bond. As cool as it is, I'd rather just play with cards in my hand instead of spending my turn looking for them. We have a ton of 2-drops now. Let's just take the next worm. We're not playing any of this. I don't even know we're playing the first worm. Sure, Courage and Crisis. Bulwark Giant. Man, I get this guy in like every draft. He's not really good. Well, I mean, I'm sure he is, but not in the draft format. Activated abilities can be activated. One target non-creature artifact becomes an artifact. Let's see. Sacrifice a creature that attacked or blocked. Gideon's Triumph, okay. The removal in this format's been pretty meh, so I'm kind of inclined to just take what I can get here. Yeah, let's take the Triumph. Someone could have a card. Maybe there's a deck out there for it somewhere. Choose any number of target creature or planeswalker. Oh, that's cool, but not really what we want. Sure, seems medium. Now watch me get beat down with like a deck with like 5 of these. So Kior is extremely good. Yeah, it draws us a card when we play a big creature, and it untaps a permanent, and it works with Proliferate. It's better than this, better than this, better than this. Ooh. No, see, Nurture is really good, and it is fixing and ramp. This is also ramp. It's not really fixing, but it is ramp. And card draw, yeah. There's a high enough. Hopefully we wheel that Courser, but we'll see. Nah. Whenever a creature you control with Death Touch, create a 1/1. So this combos with itself. We don't need to have other Death Touch creatures. It does work with Proliferate because it puts counters on its creatures and on itself. A Tapper is really good. Doesn't tap Chumpers though. Yeah, this is an interesting pick. I've never played with Vraska, so I'm feeling inclined to just try it out. That's kind of been my strategy here. It's worked more or less. I found I get a lot of value even out of planeswalkers that I didn't originally enjoy too much, like Watley and the Minotaur guy. I don't know. Taking planeswalkers just seems good, especially one that immediately protects itself. So we've got a couple of choices here. We can Druid or we can Ceratok. Our top end is looking nice and juicy. I would a second Ceratok would not be ridiculous. I can start replacing the worms, which I'm probably going to do anyways. But let's take the Druid here. And then Arlen. Oh my goodness, what is this pack? I mean, Arlen's just really good, isn't it? Like, she won me several games in my 5-win run. The Wolves all have tokens too. The Wolves work with my rare. Yeah, I mean that's the obvious pick here. Jeez, okay. Let's get you out of here, worm. We wield the Nurturer. Yeah. There we go. So now we can take Spinner or Light Shield. Let's take Light Shield this time. Man, we're going to have to make some painful cuts here. Iron Bully not being one of them. Let's take another one because our deck is pretty much done. I like this. That's probably coming out. Do we take a Battlefield Promotion or Gideon's Triumph? Man, this is already getting difficult. Let's do that and that. Yeah, we're not playing anything here. So this draft is done. I'm pretty happy with what we have. This really couldn't have gone much better, but I guess now we'll see if I can play it the way that I drew it up here. So let's talk about the deck. Here's a way of shifting this, right? There it is. So we get a ton of 3-drops, which is fine. This is 43 cards. 14, 17. So we're playing 17 lands, eh? Okay. So that's in for sure. That can go. That's in. That's probably in. I kind of like just having a one hexproof guy with a ton of counters on it. That seems decent. That's in, that's in, that's in. These are in. That's definitely in. That's definitely in. Let's see. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got 11 guys that are cost 4 or greater. Let's cut the worm. Make Erlander only 6-drop. Okay. Cut 2 more cuts, you say? Probably something over here. Kior's in. New Horizons is in, for sure. 2 Courage and Crisis. And... It's kind of a do-nothing in a way. Like, I like it and I don't. That's probably... Teo's probably low on the list. Death Touch is good. Like, what's better, Teo or Teo's Light Shield? It's -2. You'd have to proliferate twice to get a 3rd wall. The walls can't attack. Light Shield can. Okay. Sorry, Teo. We still got 1. We've got 3 planeswalkers here, right? Yeah, we still got 3, and they're all very good and on theme. So we got 4 actually, because we have a Wanderer here somewhere too, which is not legendary, or it is, but it doesn't have the frame. Weird. Or planeswalker name. What is going on with this card? Just not gonna look at that. Okay, 16. So 1 more cut. 1 more cut. Let's take a look at our deck composition. 14 creatures, 2 instants, 3 sorceries. We have an aura enchantment. Oh yes, of course, the ramp. And then planeswalker. 4. Looks like it's a creature getting cut. But what one? These are all still... My deck's so good, I just don't want to make a cut that hurts it. It might be the 2nd Courage in Crisis, actually. How much proliferate do we have without it? Counter. Actually, I think I know it. I don't know if I want to cut those. Yeah, we've got 3 proliferate, so we do not want to cut the Courages in Crisis. I do think I'm going to cut Rising Populace. I don't know if this is right or not, but I just don't feel good cutting. I wish we'd had, you know, an extra proliferate card, like at least 4, maybe 5, but we don't need a ton for the deck to be good. It's kind of just icing on the cake here, I hope. Geez, Tolsimir turn 5 and Arlen turn 6 is going to be wild. This is the deck, I think, though. Let's add lands, and we'll see how it goes. Hey, folks. I'm back. So we put our lands in our deck. We went with 9 plains, 8 forests. We definitely want to go 17 lands, and we had a little more white, especially in our early game. So here we are. This is a keep. Use some very cool looking M19 lands. I wonder if these were originally from an older set. I know they do that with core sets sometimes. Yeah, so we're going to do War Streacher. We're just going to, at the moment, we're looking like we're going to battle cruiser it up and just start going. But I'd very much be fine with slow rolling the courage until we get Arlen out. I don't know much about counters in this set. No, you know what? We're just going to do it. This isn't a great play, but here we are. Hope to draw some non-lands here in the near future would be nice. Maybe a nice little 4-drop. The Centaur would be nice here. I'll take it. I don't see any reason to hold up this to make him sack the Shriek Diver. The Shriek Diver is not currently good against my board. I say currently because the mechanic Proliferate is in this set, and this could just be enormous as of right now. I wonder if that combat trick is better than Triumph in this deck. I'm just thinking about it on the current board here. It's fine. Yeah, we got no trouble making counters here. Okay, yep. Make your flyer 3/2, absolutely. Any day of the week. Do the all greedy hit for 3. I mean, okay. So Nurture was an extremely good draw here because it means we Arlen next turn. I don't want to attack with Battalion here. That seems bad. I'm not too worried about this deck if it's playing Kaya's Ghost form, but I have no doubt there's ways that this can annihilate you, so I'll shut up now. Nurture has been so good in this set from what little I've played. This is my 3rd game. My 3rd draft, my 2nd one with Nurture. I had 2 in my last draft too, and I just loved it. Like, I basically just made this deal 0 damage the first time it attacks. And I get to play Arlen. Just saying about having your cake. The sad news is that Arlen, we can't... Okay. So this is going to be a 3/2 flyer, right? So the sad news is if we do Arlen, we have to hold back. Another play too would have just been to attack all. I could have seen that. That might have been better, but I kind of like just having the wolf here. Yeah, no attacks this turn, unfortunately, but I see even if they hit Arlen for 3. So worst case scenario here, I think, is they kill War Streacher and then they kill Arlen. That would give them quite a bit of room. But then we can still attack. I'll put a 1/1 counter on the Battalion. Okay, okay. That's better. Sure. Yeah, their attacks are just not quite good enough here. That's going to be awesome. So, right away, Arlen. Now we just attack, right? Yeah, let's attack with everything except... Let's attack with everything except Nurturer here. Yep. Okay, I like that. No point in double blocking the wolf here with the trample. Hold on. I'm going to assume that this is the one without the... Okay, good. Now with any luck here, he attacks with the 3-2 and we can... at Ireland and we can make him sack it. After that, it'll be time to start getting him with the Nurturer too. With his... Okay, that's pretty good. So here he can destroy... Hopefully, if he destroys Nurturer, I'll be sad, but he's probably going to destroy Ceratok. Beautiful. I'll take those 2 cards. Thanks, OP. You got a Divine Arrow? I think we still use Triumph here, though. Triumph's just more, that basically kills the enchantment, essentially, and saves Ireland. Yeah, so... we have 6 mana, so we have no trouble. Yeah. I don't know how bad it is to leave Ob Nixilis up. It doesn't seem that bad, but... I kind of wouldn't mind cashing in some of my guys for more cards, to be honest. I am kind of worried about what else he has in hand, though, at this point, because we're starting to run into shenanigans here. Okay, okay. So he goes to 5. He loses his board. I could have arrowed there to save the other wolf, but look at that, we have a wolf. Now I want to draw a big creature. Okay, we've got all the good little stuff. Let's get the good big stuff now. Or even just another proliferate card would be really good too. We could get another wolf out of Ireland. Okay. Sure. So here he kills a wolf. Okay. So we take 2. So that's what we call a draw. We just get to kill his hippo immediately, right? Jeez, look at all this stuff that we're doing. And that's game. Not sure why I thought that was game. I'm infinitely perplexed as to how I assumed that was game. You don't have haste, you fool. Bad proliferate card into sack Ob Nixilis to make me draw 2 more cards. Yeah, I don't know. Definitely on the lower end of planes. Like, you think it would be good, but definitely on the lower end when you're behind. I don't see how my opponent gets out of this, though. Like, this is still probably game. Like, they'd have to proliferate, maybe that amass proliferate card makes a chump blocker, puts a counter on Obnixilus, and use Obnixilus to destroy one of our guys. Maybe have a bounce spell left over after that. Like, I don't even know if they have enough lands or cards in hand to do that. Yeah, it's looking like a tilt timeout here. Sure, that'll be me once I get a couple losses in a row, if I do. Hopefully I don't. This is a good pile. We also, I'm going to make mental note of when we can and can't cast our games we could and couldn't have cast our Hydra. This is a could because we drew the Centaur. Okay. Now we see if they can get us, I guess. Yeah, they're just gonna make us play it out, I guess. Sure. Definitely one of the unfortunate behaviors on Arena. What was really bad, though, is back when Duels of the Planeswalkers 2015 was out. I don't remember which one it was. It was the first one that you could build your own decks. And if someone conceded or like got booted, an AI just took over and started piloting their deck. It felt so bad. So they conceded the match and the AI just draws exactly what it needs and comes back. Get out of here. Just the worst. Okay. And that's game. Okay, so this is a good starting hand. We are going to need to draw Centaur here, or else this is a 6-card hand. We'll see if you get punished for the splash this game, I suppose. Okay, lots of 5-drops, lots of 5-drops. Sure. This is looking like an early Divine Arrow for not ideal value. Okay, so mark this off as a game where we could cast Hydra. Maybe. Very incentivized to just keep my pit. Okay. I was gonna say I'm very incentivized to just keep the Druid hexproof. Yeah, I think I will. Ashiok is just a highly disturbing card, but yeah, Tolsmere, Wards. We might actually get the Ward scale out first here. No, we should get Tolsmere out first. So that's slightly effective. Okay. Man, I am not loving Ashiok right now. I wonder how good this card is, actually. So this is, Tolsmire's not looking good here. Because he just loses the wolf right away, right? Yeah. This might not be the game for us. That's okay. We lose another, what is it, like 9 cards off the top of our library? What have we exiled so far? Wanderer's Strike would have been great. Kiora would have liked that. Arlen's gone. Courage in Crisis. The Wanderer. Oh boy. So we are attacking here. We offer the trade with Watley's Raptor. Okay. That's good. That stops them from just doing horrible things to our deck. Now we'll Toll Smear and we'll fight the battalion before it starts getting too big. Love it, love it. Take 4, love it. So how many planeswalkers? They just exiled 3 of our 4 planeswalkers, right? Yeah, I think we do have one more. Let's play a 5-3, eh? There's no real way to save it if we go in. That's fine. Let's just play the BOH, the BEH, Bioisenhydra. Yeah, it's not a good acronym. Man, I do not like this. Sure, unblockable hexproof. Just casual unblockable hexproof, NBD. He was smart and didn't attack. Jeez, this is not quite where we want to be here, is it? Does this just go on the worst Screecher? No, I don't think we do that yet. Can we attack with anything? Yes, we can. Let's just do this first. I would just really love if they started trading their board off for our stuff. Okay. Perfect, yeah. Hexproof down. Into this, right? Yeah. Okay, this is looking better. That actually wasn't really bad. The thing about it is it didn't affect the board, so all it really ends up doing is stressing you out. Trample doesn't do much here, but we still Saber Talk, I think. He has his choice of what he can kill here. I genuinely don't care. Hopefully he kills something that we can just Divine Arrow afterwards, yeah. Oh no, we couldn't because we attacked with our mana guys. Oh well. Hopefully. Okay, so we gain 7 life here. Yikes. This seems good. Because now we can... Let's put a 1/1 counter on the... on the War Screecher. And here... I think this is 6/7. Seems good. So he's at 9 health right now. We are trading our board for damage, which is, with this Wally out, is not looking good. That was definitely the card you want to see. Yeah. So now I think we're not trading our board anymore, and we're just going with this guy. We're going to keep the Watley alive because it nerfs his Crocodile. So we got 2 blockers. even one proliferate is not enough for him to trigger Watley again. It is 3 for this, wildly. I just really got to worry about that life gain, I guess. His overpowered life gain decks, I don't know. Wow, okay, good draw, good draw. So he gained just 1 billion life. Now he gained, how much? He gained 8 life. Okay, so what happens if we attack with everything but Screecher here? So we attack for, he blocks these 2. He takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's not good. He's gonna Ashiok again, that's less important now. Stinger. Yeah, land Ashiok, absolutely, any day of the week. You want to exile my cards? Go ahead. Ah, oh, beautiful. Get those lands out of there. Okay. So now what happens if we attack with everything? They block here and here, and they take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so they take 9. I think we do this. Just hope they don't draw Proliferate, because that emergency life game would be pretty rough. Okay. It's Divine Arrow here. I just kind of want to get rid of this. Perfect. Now they're at 1 life. They have no creatures out. They can't mill us this turn. That's a really good Planeswalker. We're at 1 card in deck when they activate Ashiok. Good game, OP. You almost got there. Well, it took our whole deck, but we did it. Those are some aggressive attacks. I wonder if any of those were actually bad in the long run. Oh, we won, who cares? This is a good hand. I'll love to see that 3rd land. As is, though. Once we get that 3rd land, things will get easier because we can start untapping with Kiora if we miss one. We got it. Screecher or Lynx? Probably Screecher. Actually, I like Lynx here. I genuinely do not mind trading with Tybalt's Rager. Trade a bad 2-drop for a bad 2-drop. And then if he kills this, I'll play Screecher instead of Kiara on my turn so that he can't just murder it with Rager. Okay, okay. Interesting. So let's do this. Let's attack. Wait, did he miss a land? Counterspell. Pyroblast. Love Kiora, such cool. There's just something about these uncommon planeswalkers. They're just, their design is just so cool. They all have such different flavor, and they're still very useful, despite being proving how good planeswalkers are, I suppose. It's weird that we haven't seen. I guess the last opponent had a few, but it's weird how many times you play and you just don't see planeswalkers. Like, who's out there not drafting planeswalkers is my question. There's a few things we can do here. I think Kiora. No, no, let's Kiora my creature. As we can Kiora ramp, but I just don't see the need when we can play Centaur. This is ramp and it makes a blocker. We could have done ward scale Crocodile, but this is not the biggest, best card in my deck. Okay, see, this is the situation where this does not create a creature because you already had the Amassive. This is an Amass deck of some sort. Do we need to put a white for anything? What's Tolsmere? I think he's 1 white, 2 green. So attacks are not good here. So instead of that, how much mana do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Wow. Let's play Croc first. Draw a card. Perfect. Now it's Eagle. Board looking pretty good. This is the self-sacrifice deck, I think. You draw. He doesn't have any good attacks here, I don't think. You can attack with Rager and tap out to make it a 3-2, but I'll still just trade off links for it. Yikes. Okay, less lands from now on, please. Geez, our attacks really aren't good here. Let's, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 6 mana. I can attack with a Croc. And just hope they forget about my War Screecher? That doesn't seem amazing. Yeah. We'll hold off for the turn. Right now we're just really looking for like Tolsmere or something. Anything that helps us break the stall. The double War Screecher is unfortunate. Sure. Put that on War Screecher. Just put that on anything, honestly, and then attack. He won't attack with that. It's making a pretty big old zombie army there. Yeah, if the initiate dies, it becomes a 5-5, which I am prepared to accept. Draw a good card. This is a card. Yeah, if last turn was a bad attack, this turn's definitely a bad attack. I think we are at the point now where we can hold up Arrow plus Screecher. That could get him. Or we could play a really good Planeswalker, I suppose. This is going to help with our board woes quite a bit.
I run with the pack, and we are as one. This is your history.
Every turn I get to untap with Arlen, our proliferate cards get better and better. We have so much mana. We still, if we had untapped with Cure there, we would have still had access to 5 mana. Okay, so that's something to worry about. What we'll probably do there, he's not going to attack with this, is he? That would be dumb. That would be dumb, right? Right, Opie? Alright. So what you're saying is we have a chance. So let's slam Toll Snare. With the 4/4, we'll kill the 3/2. Kill the flyer. Oops. Yeah, sure.
Let's get moving.
That seems pretty good. Now we can pump all our guys on block if they get something cool. Yeah, we have 6 mana, right? Yes, we do. Sure. He's not going to attack here, is he? Just thinking about it. This isn't good. Okay. So let's figure this out. So this, we got a 3/2 here, we gotta remember that. So let's block that with a 2/4. We're gonna Divine Arrow the Skeleton. Let's attack here with a 3/3. Or block there with a 3/3. Let's block here with a 3/3. Let's block here with a 3/3. Let's block here with the 2/1. And we'll let the Skelly eat it. Well, we'll see what they have first. This is game. Like, this is a really bad attack, it feels like. So that's still trades. Let's just Divine Arrow the... Sure. Deals 1 to Wolf. Yeah, that's game. That was a bad attack. I go first. Yeah. Sometimes you get these hands. I still think we have 9 planes in the deck. Almost a quarter of our deck is planes. Well, more than a quarter because we've only got 33 cards. So 9 out of 33 cards is a planes. We've really only got one. Well, no, we've got multiple shots to draw it because we can crunch. Crunch. I would love to see another land though. That would be incredible. If we just don't draw a land, I guess we just lose. But that's. I definitely lost multiple games that way. Yeah. I don't know what it is, but yeah, this will be my 3rd game in 3 drafts. 3rd game in 3 drafts, that's not bad, actually. Yeah, this is a beating. That's fine, though. We've got plenty of... If we can draw out of this, we have plenty of... The path forward is not terribly difficult. We could also just never draw another land in our deck. Yeah, there was one game where we were... I'm trying to remember how far we were into our deck, but there just was no lands. Okay. So this is looking like GG. Is he gonna do this? He did it. Yeah. Good game, opponent. Good game. What in the world? I go first. Is this just gonna happen to us again? This is a less good keep because we don't have 0 castable spells and we have a ton of double green stuff. Well, much better. This time we keep and we're gonna bin Hydra. This hand is still not good. Like we're basically gonna blow our removal spells on all their early drops. This hand got a lot better. What a good keep. I'm so good at playing this game. Okay. Like it. A spell that we do not need to use removal on. Can't beat that. Good against Lynx, though. If we miss a land here, it's not the end of the world, but you know, that maul is definitely hurting us here. I didn't see if they mauled or not. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Yeah, this isn't the end of the world by a long shot. We just need to not draw our expensive drops. See how that goes, I guess. Yeah, their attacks are pretty bad too. I assume eventually we'll enter a situation where Pouncing Lynx just gets double blocked, but that's okay. Even then, we're still not out of options. Okay. So if we attack for 4 here, they attack us back for 2. I like it. There, that gets rid of their blocker at least. Unless they have an instant. I mean, sure. That works in the current board state. That was a good play. Maybe I'm being too aggressive here considering how little action I have. I feel like we won't be punished this turn though, because if he does do something crazy, there's a good chance Divine Arrow kills the result. Unless he just starts proliferating on Augur, I guess. That would be extremely bad. Okay, so who are we killing here? Probably the 2/4. This is also the most likely to get blown out too if they have instant speed proliferate stuff. Wait, he has this back? Oh wait, what am I talking about? Teferi's Time. He just gets infinite Teferi's Time twist. Of course he. Wait, no, he doesn't. That's not from the graveyard. He has. Oh, he's just playing multiples. I very much accept that, but at the end of the day, that was a trick I had access. Like I knew he had that. Whiff. Yep. Okay. Now we hang back. Okay, we're at the point now where we can start drawing. We can start drawing like our big action, and it's not the end of the world. This makes a 2/2 and a 3/3. It's pretty good. Maybe this card's just way better than I thought it was. He's just playing 100 of them. It's consistent. I will say that. Make so many guys now. Okay. Less lands from now on, please. That was a misplay. We should have, we could have kept Druid untapped there just for emergency situations. See what happens here. Probably start sandbagging lands. This is pretty bad for us though. On the on the bright side, the 5/4 is dead as long as the stinger stays alive. Yikes. Man, I dissed this card and everyone's playing it against me. Looking like a loss here. This is kind of cool, just like ETB effects forever. Yeah, probably a bad attack there with the 5/3. I don't know. I just feel like this game had been over since the starting hand, but I mean, there was plenty of opportunities where we could have easily drawn into stuff here, and we just didn't, which is whatever. Here, yeah, we got to do some creative stuff here, I think. We're still taking 4 here. Yikes. And we need a way to deal with the bird. Tollsmere does it. Well, that keeps us alive for a couple turns, I guess. Now Arlen, please. if we're just going to give me whatever I ask for, I'll take Arlen next. Kill the old Strix. Narset, I don't mind that too much. Like, he could easily whiff off it. Or just get, like, something that's not ideal. Yeah, whiff. Perfect. Yeah. Not a huge fan of Narset in draft, but whatever. Okay, so let's put a 1/1 counter on Tollsmere. Get in for 4. Not with you, Druid. Oh, Ireland, I would kill someone for an Ireland right now. Okay, that's pretty bad. So he's got a few options here. He should, the right play I think is to lock down the tolls here, but oh, he can't target the Druid, never mind. And we're just absolutely trading Druid for Vraska's finisher if he offers. Okay, Arlen Cord. Whiff. Whiff. No. Oh my god. So this is game, if I'm not mistaken, because he can just do that end of turn. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah. I find it's after about the 3-win period that they start slamming you with the hard stuff. Oh, he goes first. So we got a good hand. That's good. Need to keep for sure. One creature I've been liking but not loving as much as I thought I would. 2-mana 1/3 flyer with a good late game ability seemed good, but just kind of medium. I'm sure it's helped me invisibly in ways I don't understand. I don't want to see that. Stinger will be nice. Hopefully we don't have to spend Wanderer's Strike on a 2/2. But I will. We'll just take our beats the first turn. Sure. So this can become a 4/2. Yeah. Probably should have blocked the 2/2. It's a 1 life. If we lose by 1 life, whatever. It happens. Okay. See what his first trick is here. Divine Arrow, yeah. Makes sense. And we'll just happily trade off Makeshift Battalion for whatever trick comes next. In these colors, you could just have straight up anything. We just got to assume that anything we do, the worst possible result is going to occur, and only by considering and playing around that are we gonna beat this. It looks like I might be overthinking it. He could just have a bad deck, but okay. What's the next trick, opponent? Oh no, trade? No, there's no way. Okay. Yeah, he does have you at 14, so it's like yikes. Okay. So this turn, we're gonna hold back the Screecher. We're gonna Vraska. Make a Death Toucher.
I'm running out of room to store my trophies.
We're not going to be able to kill the Skulker here, I don't think, but that's what the Exile's for. He's very much free to just use his turn to kill Vraska as well. That's extremely fine. Yep. Love it. Not attacking with the 2/2 either. You love to see it.
I grow bored with this fight.
So here, let's attack with the 1/3. Oh wait, we were gonna. That's an oops from us. We should have Courage in Crisis here. Could have got an extra damaging because I think maybe it's fine though. Maybe we just Courage onto the Lynx. Yeah, this is fine. We can make a big flyer, but I like that we're with the next Courage in Crisis. We can have a giant first striker. And if he just keeps spending his turn to deal 3 with the Skulker, like, I can't really complain about that. This is going to be pretty wild, though. If we live long enough, he is doing a ton of damage. Okay. What do you have for red? Oh, I know exactly what you have, you jerk. So here's the real question: Are we okay with? Are we okay with going to 7? I think we are. All the Vraska did was make a 1/1, and it was still quite good. It saved us 3 life, and their plus whatever their invader hasn't done to us. I don't know, dog. I think you should probably just spend your entire turn hitting me for 3 again. And we will block the invader regardless of what he does here. Sure. If he attacks with it, that is, yeah. I don't know if there's something that gives trample. I don't really care. Like trample for a strike, absolutely just go for it. I don't care. Yeah.
This is game, right? They must have something. Look at all the mana they have up. Yeah. Okay. That ends our combat plans here too. Yeah, OP just has a lot of really cheap, efficient removal, and it's starting to wear down our board. I would love any threat here would be amazing. Yeah, whatever. Just absolutely any good playable, I will take. I accept. We can't attack here though, we're too low life. Okay, let's keep them coming, OP, or deck. This is a good deck. I'd hate to only go 3-3 with it and not be able to do the, wow. Okay, OP's got it. Can't play that. This is starting to look pretty bad for us. Okay, hopefully that last card in their hand is just a... Hopefully that last card in their hand is just a spell. Or not a spell, it's just a land. We drawn about the same number of lands, right? Yeah, we have. Their deck's just better than ours. Okay. Pass to blockers. So now we're trading 2 things for a Ceratok, it looks like. Probably the Flyers? Oh no, just for one. So we're trading this for the Grateful Apparition, essentially. I mean, we have no choice. We can never let this thing attack. Yeah, we're pretty much done here. Let's see what we draw. Yeah. Alright, so that was the draft. Yeah, I find they usually give you a couple wins and then they just start pouring on the heat. The fact that we're ranking up the whole time too isn't helping. Just starting to fight people that actually are about as good at drafting. I'd say I'm about a silver level drafter. So it's gonna be pretty hard to get profitable drafts from now on. Like even this draft here, like we cannot do another draft now. We're 100 of this short, and we spent a lot of gold on the original one, so we're really not. There's really not a whole lot of value here for us anymore. We might do one more just for fun, but this event's pretty much over for us. Either way, that was a draft of a really fun set. If any of you have any tips on how I could have done better there, I'd love to hear it. I'm a really bad drafter, and would like that to not be the case anymore. Yeah, don't hesitate to reach out, and have a good one.